Hello and welcome back to Tectonica Time with Lua Games, and we're here at the store, and I kind of added street lights to this row, and I also pushed this wall back like a drop wall and gave 3 spaces here to display items down the row. And here these are just the blue inserters, the purple inserters, red inserters, green inserters. But as we go on, if we build like assemblers and such, we could do the same on those sides. And the blue lights, I just backed them up to be right here on this little ledge. And here you can see I just covered up all the way over the red inserter. And here I've left this open so I can continue to build while we go down the rows. And I'm going to do the same to the other side over here. I'm going to drop these lights to the back of the chest. Or maybe even one ledge back. Yeah, they're going to go right over these inserters. And we'll just make a shelf that covers the chest. It's you know what? I'll just do it now. Try not to fall down the holes. Makes for a bumpy ride. Alright. And see, we can just line these up like this. Get rid of this. And here it looks like, but the other side I used these 3x3, so I want to go and do that over here. And somehow they got off by 1. Oh, I see. So we just add a pillar right there on the corner. And then we can just bring that row back. And now we have a shelf here. And the shelf for the blue lights goes right above the red inserters. No, it doesn't. It goes here. Yep, this is the false wall that I placed over here and I built 3 high. Yeah. So yeah, there's the fake wall. And I've given myself 3 wide because the thrashers are 3 wide. And I could build the false shelf here over the holes, but I don't want to because I haven't brought in items there yet. But this is my plan, and I'm just going to continue to build like this. I think this looks nice, and it just helps identify them faster. I don't know about the little stuff, like the parts, but it definitely will for the inserters and bigger items as we go along. Now, this is the elevator, and it's needing 15 steel frames, Atlantium ingots, and advanced circuits, and I believe we've got all that. So I'm going to go over here and turn it in, I believe. There's the frames, there's the Atlantium, there's the advanced circuits. Let's open this door up. Yay! Alright, we have unlocked the elevator. Now,
good work, Breaker. Hit the switch on that console and see if it activates the elevator again.
sure. But what's on this laptop? Databank entry. Rapid construction. Upgrade. Pack size 5. Bigger chests. That's fine. Oh, this must be the switch. to go up.
EFES network restored. Message from Sector Sierra. Elevator pathway is clear of hazardous obstacles. Proceed to boarding.
Excellent work, both of you. We should rest for a while before we depart.
Okay.
I know this reconstruction has been long and difficult.
You sound tired, sir. Are you alright?
These limitations in our memories are irritating. I know that much of what I am able to remember was highly classified, but I can no longer recall the intention behind it. Someone was desperate, abusing their power. Something is not as it was.
Sir, if you're not telling me something that could help us rescue the crew or get out of here...
I understand my duties precisely, Sergeant. Choose your next words very carefully.
You don't have to keep secrets from me, sir. That's all I'm saying.
New task. Can't even read that. It was in red. So we just go over here. And board the freight elevator. So this is where the game stopped previously. And you could not go up the elevator. It would break on your way up. And it may do that again. And we get to dig up or something. I'm not sure. But I don't think I want to go up until I get everything automated that we have available.
Facility access door unavailable. Restore Sector Sierra connection to unseal.
Oh my gosh. Is that another upgrade right there? And look, better excavators. Oh, and there's the red thrashers. I can see them from here. Let me in. Okay. It wants us to repair Sierra. Yep, I really do want in there. And that arrow's annoying. So, let's go to Sierra. Let's see what we've done to ourselves.
It's good to see that the self-repair routines on the elevators have kept them as intact as the production terminals.
Colonel, just tell me. Do you think we're going to find anybody else?
Yes. If nothing else, I believe Pacific is alive. Flag officer restrictions could not be maintained on these elevators if their vital signs did not remain. However, the emergency code I used to initialize the elevator, the Phoenix Protocol, was an option of last resort. It was created to function only if less than 5% of the entire expeditionary force could be detected within Calyx.
5%?
I do not know why. But there is no doubt now that very few of us remain.
So, they're gone. They're really gone. My entire crew.
And the quota is an even greater mystery. To expect such a small remainder of our forces to uphold so much production. It is as if Command had some expectations that this could happen. But why?
Warning. Mechanical integrity failing.
System! Halt elevator!
Breaker, search the panel for a manual brake lever.
Hold on. It should be. Override. Almost. Wait. Sparks. Sparks.
Sparks? What?
Quickly! Find something to hold on to!
Sparks. I can save you. Integrity failure corrected. Alarm state deactivated. Returning to origin for analysis and self-repair.
Sergeant, was the system message speaking to you?
I don't know. I've never heard it talk like that. Or say my name. Or say anybody's name.
We are alive because of it.
No. No, there has to be an explanation. We have to take it apart. Breaker, I want you
Sergeant, we must put this aside. We are not safe here. When the elevator stops, we will exit. We will find the answer to this together. You are not alone.
I'm alone. Well, we're still here.
It would seem that we need a new excavator bit before the elevator can excavate further. And there is a strong possibility that the initiation of the Phoenix Protocol will have other consequences as well. Let us regroup at Production Terminal Victor to consider our options.
Phoenix Override.
Ah, this is where they kept the good stuff. Advanced machinery and upgrades that would have come down from on high. Scan it all, Breaker. You earned it.
Oh, I plan on scanning it all. Alright, what do we get for an upgrade? Faster suit. I was hoping for a bigger tunneling box. Alright. Was that enough? That's the next level up of drill bit. Here's the databank entry. Rapid construction. Doctrine? Okay. There's the red thresher. Takes a while to scan it for that first time. Boom. Oh, we need 2. Alright. And then we'll unlock it in the tech tree. And we've unlocked suit speed. There we go. I probably should have came over here and got the suit speed while I was at it. Now we gotta find it. Suit speed. There we are. And there's that new excavator bit. Alright. Suppose we're getting some parts now. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to make all red equipment. That level 2. Ooh, a chest. Ooh, goodies. Alright. What is this?
These are pieces of the Excalibur, right? That giant tunnel borer you drove us all down here in.
Yes. Every facility and piece of equipment you see anywhere on Calyx was once a part of the Excalibur.
It always seemed unnecessarily complicated to me. Why couldn't we just dig a giant hole and throw everything in it?
The Excalibur was designed to have structural pieces removed from it as we descended, enabling us to industrialize new sectors from the moment of the discovery. Your giant hole strategy would have lacked this sophistication.
Okay. And with that, we go upstairs and grab some more planters. Which is just giving us parts and dirt. That we could probably make more planters out of. Oh, red drills. Which is giving us parts. And it's also giving us the old green drill. That's cool, I guess. But we've unlocked the red thresher. So we can build it now. I'm just looking through this center area. And noticing there's nothing on it. Alright, so we have scanned everything, I do believe. And that just keeps gleaming. Makes me want to scan it over and over. And I want to scan that. Alright. I believe we have scanned everything in here and emptied it of information and upgrades.
I believe it is time we put our cards on the table. I told you not to come here.
Oh.
The freight elevator. So, it was sabotage. It was you. Why?
Because my actual orders were not to kindly suggest that you sit tight. They were to prevent anyone from departing Sector Victor at any cost. And they came from people who do not answer to you, Colonel.
Are you out of your mind? You could have killed us.
You are dead, Sparks.
When we made landfall on Calyx, how many years were you told we had to complete our mission? 10? 12? What if I told you that the corner-cut monstrosity that brought us here was damaged along the way, and that it was no more than 5? 5 years. And only a small group of scientists told the truth, so we could understand the urgency of our new mission. To discover or invent technologies that would make it all work out somehow anyways. And so, we struggled ever since. Even at the cost of appearing aloof, reckless, and yes, out of our minds, to the rest of you. I do not wish to harm anyone, but I have a directive, and no time for distractions.
Ma'am, if the way things look down here is any indication, I'm guessing we've all been out of action for a lot longer than 5 years. You might be doing all this for nothing.
No, the rapid decay you are witnessing is an effect of the energy wave I mentioned earlier. Even if it appears that thousands of years have gone by, it has only been several months since the activation of the cryostasis chamber that first triggered it.
Several months. So Calyx is still close enough to Earth. We could still get out of here.
Really?
Yes, though as your little Phoenix Protocol trick has shown, it seems unlikely that many of us remain in the first place. Which brings me to what I want. The Groundbreaker. By virtue of possessing the only intact human body in all of Sector Victor, I can only conclude that they must be the person who was in that cryopod. Which means they may know something about the energy wave.
The Groundbreaker is unable to communicate due to a malfunction with their suit. We have made several attempts.
Perhaps we can try harder. And if you had not somehow interrupted my attempt to immobilize them underneath a collapsing elevator, this would have been much easier. But since you did, I will honor your earlier request to contact command and arrange for your rescue. We'll speak soon. All of us.
If I'm the only one with a
Connection terminated.
body, how can she
This
rescue me?
rescue really doesn't feel like a rescue.
No, not at all.
Even for Mirage, this level of disregard is beyond the pale. There's more she is not telling us.
I'm just relieved to hear we aren't a million years from home.
Yeah, I totally thought we were a million years from home. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. So, we've unlocked the elevator, and we can start excavating again. And it looks like the next level's a little over 3,000. Wait, is that 30? 30,000 meters away. And we're only allowed to use the Mach 5 excavator bit. Okay. So we got to get to automating. Alright. Now the chest can hold even more, right? We keep increasing the pack size of chests. Ah, here it is. Pack size 6. We added... Oh, that's pack size 4. We scanned pack size 5, which we need to upgrade Victor for. Okay. Well, Victor needs new conveyor belts, so we're going to start assembling that. Alright, so for the new conveyor belt, we need 3 ingredients. And I'm thinking that says it's 3 ingredients. So let's just scoot it over. And we could feed from the front. You know what? Let's just feed from the front. Alright, so we put in 1 ingredient here, 1 there. And 1 there. Yeah. Oh. You know what? I changed my mind. We got all those extra assemblers back there. We might need to move this over. A little bit more than I thought. Okay, so... yeah, I think I'm going to put it... here. Yep. Just like that. And I'm going to put this right back here. Click on that. Change the ingredients to the green one. Now, this is going to want electric motors, Atlantium, bars. So if we're dropping in from the front, we just place the 3 ingredients in like this. And it wants electric motors. So we're just going to I'm going to do a redesign right there. Just like that. And I'm going to share the electric motors. Just like this. And I'm going to sneeze. All right. Now we're stuffing in the electric motors.
Signal deciphered. Ingress PRXXXX. Report to production terminal Victor for triangulation.
We got a new place to explore.
A facility door with no serial number?
This may be related to the Phoenix protocols that I initiated earlier. An entrance accessible to us now that the expedition is in a formal state of emergency.
Understood. We're on it.
I've decided to put lighting in. In here, I'm going to connect right there. Now we got Atlantium ingots being delivered. And now it wants the green conveyor belt. So we just place that right there. And put that belt right there. Now it wants another. Alright. So he wants copper components. And for the last one, we want the original conveyor belts. And they're going to need copper wire. Now, copper wire is being made over here. And can't get that out of there. I'm going to need another assembler. I sure do. I think I'm going to try and squeeze it in right here. Yep, that's what I'm going to do. And we'll just make copper wire here. I know I'm doing everything a little odd, but I'm trying to squeeze it together a little. Alright, so we've got all three ingredients hooked up there. We need the copper components, which we'll just send from this assembler. And this assembler is going to want copper. So we're going to get it copper. Let's just go straight down from here. One more up, turn it around, take it down, and we can get copper right there. Then I'm going to split it up. I'm going to feed the copper wire with that same copper. Now, he's got what he needs. Blue coolant. Have we shipped that down here? Yes, we have. We're going to go out the other side here. So we'll just bring it down here, send it straight back, bring it up to the coolant extract, and there we go. He's got everything he needs, so she's done. Now, this one just wants iron and copper wire. And it wants to send yep, it's got to send it all over here. Now, I'm gonna have to put it there, aren't I? Yes. I could squeeze this in underneath those two, but that means I'd have to raise both those. I could do that. Okay, so if we put one there, then it would need to come up one, go over, and then it goes up here, so we just put it right there. Then I wouldn't have a place to put a splitter, so I need to come down. I could put a splitter there, and then drop down So we're going to make that a splitter and go straight to the down and add that in right there like that. And that leaves me one spot to pull out. And before I go any further with that, I need to get the Atlantium. Oh, is that supposed to be the Atlantium first? Well then. Yep, this is the Atlantium conveyor belt. Okay. I'm just going to go up here. Alright, the Atlantium is 2 blocks up. That looks great. And then the copper comes. And this is the only place it needs to go. And that leaves your extraction. Okay, this is the insertion, not an extraction. Your insertion there. And we need to go down because we're inserting. And we need to come really high up. And this is where he gets extracted. Alright, so we just come over this way. Alright. We empty the belt. And do it again. Now, is it on the down? You know what? Let's just go this way, like this. No, we are extracting. And then we come up. And we've got that taken care of. Putting insertion. Ooh, that's going to be a little rougher. Alright. He wants iron and copper wire. We're going to start with the far one because he's got to get out from underneath everything. And we're going to send him up right here for the iron. Right there. And that gets him iron bars. Now the copper wire is being made all the way over here. Because that's where we could squeeze it in. So now we're going to extract it. Probably the longest copper wire trip. Now, those belts there are stacked so high. And I'm thinking we go one level up, we can just go down that way. Yep. Alright, so we're just going to hug it right here. And drop down and place. Also, we're not going to need you anymore. And the copper wire is going. Now, what's he mad about? Alright, so he's got the yellow excavators, or yellow conveyors. Yellow conveyors go into the green conveyors. The green conveyors go into the orange conveyors. And then we have an exit plan. Now, there they go. Everything's working as it should. And he's getting ingredients as well. So, it's time to move this. And I'm going to put it in the first. Yeah, I sure am. Let's go straight to up. That's not what I wanted. And he heads over that way. I think I need to go downstairs to see what I'm aiming at. We're aiming at this row right here. So I'm just going to turn it right there. Now I can see if I need to squeegee in. And I do. I'm going to go down here, turn it, and go forward with it right. I can go up right there, yep. Let's see. I think I'm just going to go up right here. Oh wait, that's yeah, I can't cover up a hole. I need to go over one more. And then I'm lined up with... Huh. I think the holes are out of place. It goes out that other side and it goes up. And that's supposed to be covered. Yep, I'm in the right place. Or not. I need to go, yep. I need to go back to where I was. This is where I wanted. And then I go up, and that's supposed to be a floor piece. Now we go upstairs with it. And we feed. And we should have the new conveyor belt right here. It should be coming already. There they are. So with that, there they are. And we'll put a conveyor belt display right there. And we have the new orange conveyor belt. We need 750 of those to turn in to a Victor. Really? The blues are already backed up? Did you fill up both those? You did. Wow. Alright. We got the new conveyor belt. And that puts us in the lead. Okay. The next item, of course. I'm just going to move over till I see that it's only 2 ingredient. It's 3 ingredient. Relay circuits? Really? That's in high demand. We might need to make more. Or can I just... And he is working with this guy for an ingredient. And he's also working with fans. Now the fans... I know, and I want them all red eventually. Haha. Get this first section on those advanced circuits going faster. So you're the slowest one. But everything looks good. Yes, yes. And we go to the replacer, and just because it's this section, we're going to upgrade the reds to greens, so I have that ability now. Soon I'll be upgrading these conveyor belts, and that's going to help us hopefully move along faster. Alright. Just because it's slow. And that will move faster. I think I need to wait till this stops moving. Maybe he won't stop moving. Alright. We're going to put him out there. And him out here. Grab the conveyor belt. And throw it in a little faster over here. So, are the fans backed up? Yes. Processors aren't. And whatever that is. Really? Atlantium? Ooh. Yeesh. The Atlantium supply is looking meal. Now, I moved the crates over to this side because I wanted to keep my stores of iron and copper Atlantium and steel in these chests. So if I want some steel or Atlantium or copper or iron, and that's going to pull half. Alright, we've gotten that far. Speed up the assembler of assemblers. And he wants relay circuits. Alright, with the relay circuits, are we needing those to unlock anything anymore? So we just move on up and check it out. Alright, here we need 5 relay circuits and ceramic. And a bunch of advanced circuits. So the 220 advanced circuits, I don't know how many we've got now. We've got, I think we may have the 220 advanced circuits. Oh yeah, I got it in my pocket. Okay. We got that covered. 15 more advanced circuits. So 235. That's what we're calling for. Yeah, 15 plus 20 is 35. So we're just going to increase that to 35. That should cover all of that. And we have 500 monorail tracks. And I think we're good there. Yeah. The new conveyor belt. Now, it's going to take a little while to make 750. But it's going to go pretty fast, I think. And I want to keep building while it's going. So, let's go have a talk with the door. And that's on Hydra. Oh. Is that the building where we jumped in the ceiling? Instead of... Nope. Nope, it's not. Okay. So that door over there requires something, but we've already gotten in there. And I imagine sooner or later it'll want us to unlock that. Or maybe not. Guess we're going up here. Maybe we'll get something new to unlock. Get the scanner out. Dum dum dum. Back down. And back up. Here we are. You want some monorails and 220. That is a lot of advanced circuits. There we are. Ooh. Axacal.
There were barely 10,000 people in my hometown. I was the only person from there who made it into the expedition.
Your family must have been very proud.
That's what they tell me. I still went home now and then when I was at the planning department up in Alaska. Then, one day, you wake up and they tell you you're not in the planning department anymore. You're actually going to Calyx.
That kind of transfer would have been very rare. There must have been extraordinary circumstances.
I guess. There was even a parade, apparently. Thankfully, I was already in orbit.
Okay. So the front building. A red inserter. Databank entry. A server? Is that a stereo? Snowman. Okay. Oh, another big computer.
These look like computer security logs, written by someone named Snowman. My memory of him is scattered. Might be someone I wanted to forget.
Snowman was the head of information technology. I appreciated his attention to detail. Others were less enthusiastic.
These databank logs read like bad teenage drama. He was spying on people.
Many people selected for the expedition had secondary qualities of note. Perhaps his interest in amateur espionage was a mechanism for command to detect and fix petty disputes before they escalated into serious ones.
If we find this guy in a cube somewhere, we're setting his volume to 0.
No, he must be permitted to communicate.
I'm kidding, Colonel.
You were not.
So we gotta find a cube named Snowman? Or it's just a joke? There's the databank entry. Another Snowman entry. And I don't think we got really much out of that one. No upgrades. And we already had the red inserter. Yep, it looks like we're good. So we've unlocked another door, and we have found the Snowman. Information. Carried hydro. Where we can switch to the replace mode. I know we haven't built the red ones yet, but I've been replacing some with red whenever I get the reds, and we'll just replace some more with reds right now. Okay, so these are not red. We'll go down to here. It looks like we cannot get them all. Right? Yep. Ran out out of red cranks. And that rises the amount of electricity. I think each one of those doubles it. And we don't have those in production yet. But our electricity is looking really good. So we're good on that point. Going back to freight. And there's something else I want to measure. I think I'm looking for the catwalk. I don't see it on the toolbar yet. Alright, so we'll replace this. Go light with the catwalk for now. Actually, yeah, that's a good spot. I wanted that so I could see exactly where I'm wanting to put it. And it appears at about that height. And then we just get rid of this. And I'm thinking we want the sidewalk to be this size. Oh. We're one higher than I thought. I think I'm going to run this to here. We might not be able to put streets above the assemblers. Just floor tiles. But we could put them in front, right there where the, yeah, right down through there. I guess I need a block down here to get it started. Maybe I need to put the block right there then. Getting it started is turning out to be a little bit more difficult than I thought it would be. I'm thinking there. And there's the sidewalk. We can do the same on the other side. Just put in some curbs. Run them down the street. That looks way too skinny. Okay, so we need double wide streets. Let's just make the double wide street the standard here on this level. Then we grab the curb and we bring it down. And then we got to put in the sidewalk. It's like one level up from the street. That way all the water just flows through the catwalk because it's the lowest point, right? And then we got streetlights. I'm going to push them back here. Instead of right in the middle. If I do that, do they light up the street? You know, that could be a bad idea. Maybe we should put the street lights up. And then we skip 2, place 1, skip 2, place 1. And just keep that pattern going. Skip 2, place 1. And just like that, we built this little street. Oh, I feel like somewhere I messed up. I see. This is messed up. Therefore, these are messed up. Not that one. Skip 2, place 1, skip 2, place 1. Did I do it right that time? Oh, yeah. Okay. No? I thought that was weird. Alright. Skip 2, place 1. Should look like that. That looks better. And down here at the end of the street, I want to bring it back down to the ground in case you want to go for a swim. Yay! Have a little bath. Get done, get back on the road, and this is where I want them to go up to get on the road, like right in that area. But this looks nice. Alright. Well, we've done some exploring. We've automated the new conveyor belt. Let's see. the new assembler, I think we're good. If you like what you see, do like and subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Have a great day. Bye-bye.